And the third quarter set to go 9-3 Lakers. Lakers in their home whites, starting with a two-man advantage. Gonzaga in their road purples. First penalty expires. Pridemore shares it with Heacock. Heacock creeping in on that left wing. The ball knocked away. Good defense by Gonzaga. See what adjustments they've made. Ty Zanders, tell me about what you think Gonzaga needs to do to make a little bit of a comeback here in the second half.
I think they were a little disorganized in offense. I think some of their big guns need to step up. Max Planning, really needs to dodge more because he's a huge part of their offense. I think defensively, I said that they could probably win if they hold Stanwyck and Heacock to combined 5 points. Well, guess what? They have 10 combined in one half, and that's not going to cut it.
And Tal Bruno with the ball steal. And Heacock touches it in for the Lakers. One of the rule changes this year is that you don't have to keep touching the ball in every 10 seconds. And that rule has been a huge difference at all levels, which they've enacted that. Obviously MIAA, they play the college rules, so that's a huge advantage for speeding up the game. Into the cage now for the Lakers, Christian Knight, and we got to start thinking about who's going to be the Under Armour underclassman elite all-star player of the game. Heacock making a good case for himself. Stanwyck picks up the loose ball. That Under Armour underclassman elite all-star tryout coming to an area near you. 10 regions in play, Ty. That's the best recruiting opportunity for every kid across the country.
Absolutely. Also a huge opportunity for college coaches.
Shot by Lynch, kicked away by Timmy Farrell. Still a shot. We're going to get a push from behind. And there's the call. It's going to be Gonzaga ball.
Bounds, Gonzaga ball.
Love seeing BL throw their bodies around, getting physical. Didn't do that very well last year, but it's working so far.
Gonzaga gets the punt return clear from Max Planning. And Pons, who played on that Baltimore Under Armour underclassmen elite all-star team, comes up with the strip, and now the loose ball. Strip delicious. Ball checked away on the near side. It's going to be Gonzaga. Quick restart here, Ty. And Planning juggles it on the far side, but corrals the loose ball. 9:05 to go, third quarter, brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Make sure you check out FCALax.com to learn how you can participate in one of their amazing camps or club teams. FCA Lax.
Gonzaga not really with a whole lot of turnovers, but the throwing and catching has not been ideal if you're Casey O'Neill. You brush it up and you'll be all right.
And this is an opportunity for Gonzaga to test themselves against the #1 team in the country. I've noticed they switched to a 1-4-1 here in the second half. Forced Boys Latin to respect the crease. They were a little bit more spread out in the first half.
The rule changes and the subbing rules, you're seeing a whole lot more two-way middies as Ben Prodmore and Tal Bruno play some.
That's out of bounds. Laker ball to clear.
No more subbing in these sort of situations. No more horn. All on the fly, sort of like hockey.
Keegan O'Connor comes up the loose ball, and Lakers possess. They lead 9-3 here at J. Duncan Smith Field. Booker Corrigan and Inside Lacrosse writer Ty Zanders bringing you the call on CUDA.com. CUDA, known for bringing you amazing high school lacrosse action, as well as making you a better coach. Subscribe today to all the benefits of CUDA.com. Their coaching resource, over 5,000 videos, practice plans, training manuals, plays, and ways to be a better coach, player, or parent. CUDA.com. Heacock inside roll, goal. Easy pickings for Colin Heacock.
Colin Heacock.
Isolation play, and he set his defender up, got him leaning one way, inside roll the other way, and that frees your hands.
X, Brian Lichtenauer for the Lakers, Tyler Golian again for the Eagles. Aaron Leeds at long pole for the Lakers on the wing. 7:04 to go here in the third quarter.
And really, this is lacrosse. Colin Heacock is capable of playing. Sort of an easy play for him right there, but he's really having a field day today.
And we get a flag on the far side. Ball goes to the turf. And this man-up's going to be brought to you by RipNet. Make sure you check out RipNet, the free goal-scoring app. Become a better scorer.
Slashing is the call.
Register now at
Gonzaga ball will
rip.net.
be, EMO for up to 1 minute.
RipNet helps you become a better goal scorer. And I'll tell you, Heacock and Shaq Stanwyck looking like they are going to share the Under Armour Underclassmen Elite All-Star Award today. They dominate.
I have to agree with you there.
So far, 6:49 to go third quarter, still some time.
They've earned it.
And we're getting a stick check here on the far side. And that could give thought it might give the Lakers the ball. It looks like it's going to be something that they just have to simply adjust. One of the rules they made this year is you're not allowed to have tape going from the handle of your stick up to the head of the stick and onto the head. And if you do, it has to be the same color as the head. Man up for Gonzaga. Jimmy Kuzma playing the top of that 1-4-1. They roll some guys off. Shot on the outside. Fitzpatrick unleashes one. Alex Corboy with that shot. 6:18 to go. And make it 6:17 as timer Carmen DeJohn Domenico runs a minute off the clock. Excuse me, a second. Referees for today's game, David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Jeremy Beckwith. Patrick Myers, little roll-off play, shot, goal!
Goal!
Jimmy Kuzma, bringing it, slinging it, and stinging it. 5:55 to go third quarter. Big goal by Kuzma. 10-4 your score.
Jimmy Kuzma on the score for the Eagles. Pat Myers on the assist. Myers to Kuzma. 10-4, 5:55 to go here in the third quarter.
Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Check out FCALax.com to learn how you can participate in their camps and clinics. FCALax.com. Aaron Leeds rolls the ball over. Picked up on the near side. Here's down the wing to Chell. Chell back to Stanwyck. Shot. Nice save.
Great save.
By Farrell. High looping pass over to Michael Borda. And a nifty little split dodge by Jimmy Kuzma as he draws the ire of that transition defense that you talked about, Ty. One of the keys for the game today, transition defense. How has Boys Latin been able to stifle the transition attack of Gonzaga?
I mean, I've got to say it's an A so far. Transition offense, on the other hand, probably an A as well. But they have not allowed the Purple Eagles to get very much going in transition, catch them off guard. Got to give credit to the coaching and also the goalies for commanding the men in front of them.
Jimmy Kuzma, and we get a flag on the near side shot, save Christian Knight. 4:40 to go. This man up brought to you by RipNet. Mark Matthews and Grant Catalino will tell you that RipNet is the way for you to become a better goal scorer. Check out RipNet.
Man up for up to 1 minute.
Register today and become a better offensive lacrosse player. You can track your own shots, where you're getting them from, where you're scoring, and where you're not scoring. And that's going to help you improve. Billy Bitter says you're behind the game without it. Make sure you check out rip.net.
You can see the sort of potential Gonzaga has for their players, looking pretty good, but just not putting it together. Small mental errors and, somewhat questionable shooting at times. But it's a team with so much talent that they will go far. And quite frankly, there's still time to mount a comeback.
3:47 to go, third quarter, 10-4 your score. Lakers in their home whites, and they now have 10 seconds to get it into the box. Pridemore alone on that far side, tries to sling it all the way down to Stanwyck.
Pass out of bounds. Eagle ball to clear.
Matt Borda gets it quickly to Joseph Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has some running room.
Fitzpatrick, one of 2 players for the Purple Eagles, headed to Providence. Coach Chris Gabrielli, the other being Alex Corboy. A lot of Division III bound players as well for Gonzaga.
Great cut and shot by Luke Vassos.
Eagle ball.
Vassos working hard inside on the crease to get his hands free. Like you were saying, Ty, a lot of D3 guys on this Gonzaga team who are going to make a difference at the next level.
Kuzma being one of them, going to Roanoke, their
Yeah,
old stomping grounds.
Yeah, Noke.
My old arch rival. A few guys headed to Bowdoin and Dickinson, Denison.
Up behind the back attempt bounces. Christian Knight comes up with it as they look to clear it. Unable to corral it. Dylan Gaines. Gaines, one of the famous names in boys Latin lore. The great Tommy Gaines of Washington College. Of course, Bob Schreiber attending Washington College. Rick Mercado at St. Paul's, Washington College. John Nostrand. Kevin Giblin. Will Gibbs up at Episcopal. Bobby Polencino at Bullis. Andy Tybel at St. Stephen St. Agnes. Do I get any money for all these? Or is it just more useless knowledge?
More free advertising for WAC.
Yeah, WAC. Andrew Greeley, one of the great high school coaches out at Severn. The Little Admirals. Oh. And here's the chaos. We got a hot, sloppy mess right down here in front of us. With the loose ball, Gasaldi looks to feed it, and now we get the flag down. This man up brought to you by RipNet. Make sure you check out RipNet, one of those great companies that's here to help you become a better lacrosse player.
Gonzaga. Boys Latin have man advantage for up to 30 seconds.
1:14 to go, third quarter, brought to you by FCA Lacrosse, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Lacrosse an amazing organization solely involved to support the efforts of these fine, fantastic athletes. As I get a wave from National Championship coach Charlie Toomey from the Loyola Greyhounds in attendance today. Stanwyck behind the cage, over to Heacock, shot off the chest of Farrell, and he is able to garner the loose ball for the Eagles. 50 seconds left in the quarter. And that is a timely high pass.
Been impressed with BL Ride, though, today. Did a very good job there. Heacock and Stanwyck leading the way.
Colin Heacock, a participant on the Maryland Rough Riders, and Ride or Die, one of their hashtags with the Rough Riders. So they certainly have that tenacious ride. Justin Ward at Loyola.
They have some knucklehead coaching.
Yes,
right?
they do have
What's his name?
Tremendous knucklehead coach. I think it's Booker Corrigan, which I think the guy.
Say I know him.
Yeah. He's been around. Maryland Rough Riders, great club. Inside shot. What a save, Christian Knight. Not up in here. Not you, fed Jesus. End of the third quarter.
Big
Christian
save
Knight!
in the end of the
Exclamation
third
point.
quarter there. Lakers leading 10-4, fourth quarter action coming.